Real Housewives of Miami. Adriana is playing for this music video. It was a hot mess. Honestly, this episode of Miami was low-key exhausting, but I do appreciate because I do feel like it is authentic, and for that reason, I do appreciate these little moments. But like Adriana, I was getting PTSD from last season of Potomac with Candace and the girls shooting the music video in the parking lot. Like,
Yes.
these girls aren't dancers. Why are you expecting them to be dancers? Just have the cute guys in the speedos doing the little dance
Yes.
and all that
Have them
jazz.
sitting looking pretty at a table, drinking, which is clearly what they want to do, and be done.
Exactly. Um, where are we finding these producers? Like, who is this guy? And also, why is he talking to people like this? Like, they're not listening to you because you're, first of all, sweating insanely and yelling at them. Just guide them. Guide the girls. This is, I worked for a hair company. Models, they're in their own world. You just kind of guide them like, hey, girls, come on, bring your drinks this way. Like, you're like, everyone needs to listen. Why is no one moving? Like, bro, you sitting over here acting like this is your career. This is the end of your career if this doesn't happen. It's
I
Adriana.
mean, but maybe that says it all.
Oh, and oh. All right, so they look great, but maybe we should have just had some solo glam shots of them drinking and sitting, on the yacht, and that would have been just cute. I would have been here for that. I want to talk about the Marisol pinching the gay guys' butts, but I'm not going to because we're just gonna get through this because the fact that this live cut. But I'll bring it up next week about a TikTok argument that I got into with somebody about how they don't like straight women going to gay clubs.
Mm-hmm.
And Marisol pinching the butt brought that up to me, but we'll get into it next week. Larsa tells Julia that she heard that she was making out with a man from a friend. She said it's a mutual, Julia said it's just a mutual friend of ours. And, the paparazzi, we wanted to give them a little something spicy. What was your whole take on this kiss with this man? And
Clearly, the paparazzi thing was a lie and stupid. But like clearly she also does what she wants to a certain degree in her relationship because Martina is fine with it. So I don't see why we got to make it a big deal.
period. I don't think. Do you feel like Larsa was making it a big deal, or she just like asked it? Because I do.
No, I think they were making it. I think that Julia was making it seem like Larsa was trying to make it a big deal when it's like, duh, it's going to be a little bit shocking for people. Just like the whole last season, it was weird for everybody how friendly Julia and Adriana were. Like
Right.
it was borderline inappropriate. So I think it's normal to be like, hey girl, somebody text me talking about you was making out with a dude. Like, what's up?
Right. And this is the kind of like messiness I like because I don't. Larsa didn't go to anyone else and say it. She went right to Julia. She was like, "Hey, I heard this,"
Well,
and
she did speak to the ladies at lunch at the end of the last episode first.
oh yeah, she did. But knowing she was gonna say it to them, she did do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. But she still was going to bring it up.
But
Like,
again, versus someone else telling Julia, I appreciate because that's normally Housewives. It's someone else telling that person, oh, you know what Larsa said about you. So I appreciate that Larsa went to her and said it. And this whole, I feel like Larsa's plotting. Girl, you're giving me that maybe you were doing something inappropriate because why are you trying to slam Larsa right now? She literally just asked you a question and then was like, okay. Like, okay, I just think that's weird. And all the girls thought it was weird because if you're married, again, there's just no respect for real marriage anymore. Like, not everybody. Everyone's not like that. But we get this page 6 with Lenny denying rumors of divorce. And key, obviously I have sympathy for Lisa. I do believe she was shocked by this. I believe she was hurt by this. I don't believe she should ever be going through this. I hate Lenny like 1,000,000%. But
the whole hates Lenny.
putting the pieces together, right? Is it Lenny? Lenny, not Larry. Lenny the cable guy. Why I think that this was kind of a thing, right? If Lisa has been told this by Lenny multiple times before. And even when Lisa was kind of saying that their relationship was good, all the girls kind of felt like, girl, no, it's not. And so my questioning would be, you know, was it something where Larsa and Lisa were like, well, let's just come. Like, we haven't, like, really, as a producer, if Larsa and Lisa squashed everything over the summer and we didn't see it, a producer's going to say, well, it's not going to make sense to the fans. So we need a way to show the fans that Lisa and Larsa are friendships, which gives us that first episode where they, still had the beef, but then they squashed it so easily, and, now we're done and over it. And I wonder if the rollout to this Lenny thing was more of like, girl, he's doing what? Because I know Larsa. I feel like Larsa gets the tea and knew about this girl, and people knew about this girl before we're hearing about it. And I'm wondering if Larsa was like, girl, make it a storyline, drag him. Everyone will drag it, like kind of a thing. And I'm wondering if Lenny, to deny that rumor, is kind of in his head like, are these bitches like trying to like, which is crazy because you did it. You did all this, sir. You did all this. So I don't know. I have this little thing in my head that I'm kind of like, I feel like we're playing, which, I mean, hey, I'm not mad at it. Girl, it's like, you want to drag somebody? Like, oh, girl, you want to fuck with me over the summer when you know we aren't filming? No, I'm going to extend this. I'm going to make you miserable, and I'm going to air it out on TV. What do you think?
I don't know. I thought maybe briefly that the way that Lisa is dealing with was not entirely accurate to what was real life, and that maybe she actually had long since consented to Lenny being in that relationship with that girl. And maybe as she got uncomfortable with it, she did decide to use the show to garner more sympathy.
I could see that too.
Except that it doesn't quite make sense at the moment. But then again, that would also make more sense as to why when he was like, you need to find somewhere to live or be out of the house, because the agreement was, this is how we continue forward, and now you're trying to change it.
And then exactly, I could see that, and the girls being like, girl, you're not leaving the house, what the fuck? Like, no, do this on TV so he looks like the fucking shithead that he is. And because the way all those girls talk, I could so see that, and I could see the whole group having this conversation with her low key.
For sure.
Like, girl, we'll support you, girl. Wait, we're sisters. Like, we'll do that. I could totally see it. What did you think about Gertie and Alexia and the crying?
Oh, yes. I am tapped out on random girl emotion and drunk girl emotion. So I was like, oh my God, I'm just glad they came to some kind of conclusion.
Did they?
I mean, they came to one that worked for them because they hugged and feel like they're okay at the end. So I just was like, get me out, like now.
My question to you is, do you think Gertie's going through something personal at home that we're unaware of yet? Because I feel uncomfortable with her this season more than I've ever felt with her, and I feel like maybe her calling her man, or so quickly after seeing what's going on with Lisa, like, I'm wondering if there's something that we're gonna find out deeper with Gertie, because I don't know, I wasn't expecting the way this went, and maybe she's still just really going through with her brother, but like,
I mean, anything is possible, obviously, but to me, it seems like, number one, her business life exploded even further when last season aired. And like you talked about earlier, like she was in Vogue and like all this stuff for like her career has, like, I'm sure, skyrocketed multiple times over since the previous season. So overworked for sure. And then I think that she has a sore spot with what happened and how Alexia dealt. Something really resonated with me about what she said about feeling like Alexia liked her, but only liked her when she needed stuff.
okay.
And to be the like, and Miami culture and Cubans and how black women, especially darker skinned black
Mm-hmm.
women, are treated in Miami. Like, I can see how that relationship could be. And then after hearing Alexia talking about, well, I'm a star all the time and of any situation I'm in, and like there could be an air about her, them that, oh, like Alexia, like I'm better than you. And I think that that probably is a sensitive spot for Gertie in a bigger way than maybe necessary.
Right. Well, fair enough. I see
And then
that.
to come out
That's
with
a
the brother too, like it was, I think it was just probably too much. But could something be going on? Sure. We never know. But to me, that just seems like what it could be. Like my ass is working my ass off every day. Alexia is chilling in her mansion somewhere, sipping champagne with Marisol. Like, and coming, then they come to the show together, and you gonna tell me you better than everybody else? Like, no.
right. We get to Julia's house, and it turns into this the whole thing about the making out with the guy. Which what's her girl's name? Martina. She was like, whatever, I ain't stressed about it. So that just again makes me feel like their relationship, there's more to that we just have no idea. But it low-key was giving me, this whole thing was like, remember when Bethany told Luann about what's his name kissing at the Four Seasons, or it may not have been
Oh,
the Four Seasons, but
Mary, whatever the dude was.
yeah, that's what this whole thing was giving me. I'm like, this is Forrest, like not with the lesbian version of that, but like, um,
No.
do you feel like Kiki was legit in being pissed at Adriana? And that, do you think it was Julia not wanting to invite her to the party? How did you feel about her not wanting to invite her to the party because of she had mentioned suing if she was in the video?
I just feel like Julia took it too far
Yep.
to invite her to the part. Like that was absurd. And I do feel like Kiki nutted up for a minute, like a little extra, but like I do get again, like when you're not for real friends, right? And you the only one that showed up for her and actually tried to do what she asked. And then you feel like she kind of came for you. Bitch, I want to go eat my hamburger and go chill. Why am I even here?
When I
Like,
tell you how you just popped in my head when I watched that whole scene, and I was just
yeah,
like, I just wish I could have watched this with you in the moment she pulled out the Burger King bag. I was like, oh my God. The way this would have been me and Courtney on a ship. I'm like, do it. Y'all can
I
film it.
felt so hard because she was like, bitch, I've been hungry all day because I didn't want to look bloated in this bikini so that I could be cute for you. I went to these classes and then you gonna shade me like that? Fuck you. I'm about to go eat my burger and be bloated and not be in your video. And don't you
Period.
show me either. I felt her. I
Shout out
support
to
her.
Larsa for showing up to Julia's as Julia was just talking shit about her with
Yeah.
flowers. No, girl, hey, new season, new year. I'm happy, girl. You can be
Yeah,
miserable all you want, making out with whoever you're making out with.
exactly.
And she talks to Adriana, and Adriana, this irritated me because I feel like they want to villainize Larsa so bad. When Adriana's like, "Girl, you ruined my music video.
Yeah.
You're blaming that on Larsa? None of those
You should
girls were
definitely
trying to move around. You should blame it on your producer who didn't know how to corral
no.
people together."
That
And
was Marisol. That was all Marisol. Blame Marisol.
and
She
then
had no intention of being in the video. She was there to like be a goofball and give alcohol out and be in the way, not actually do what she was supposed to do. Blame
they would never come for Marisol though,
her.
but I am 100%, that you hit the nail in the coffin. And mind you, everyone's fighting and there's a fucking goat with a fucking baby diaper falling
The
out.
goat and the diaper. No, but then Marisol like going to get Martina because she doesn't want to like interrupt Julia for being upset, and Martin being like, "So the diaper is like."
Martina was like, I'm not cleaning it. I'm not picking that up.
She
So
was
girl, hey,
like,
hey babe.
"Hey,
Hey babe, why don't you
can you
worry
get the
about what's
goat?"
actually going on here?
And like, this is our brand new multi-million-dollar house. Can you get your goat's shit off of my floor, please?
And then last, did you feel anything about Lisa showing up and the girls kind of corralling around her? Or I feel like it's
No,
just this big bubble of like, it's
like
sad, but
great.
like,
Like they love her and they're there for her, and that's great. I love it.
but I am excited next week. I'm interested. I always forget her name. The girl, the blonde one with the short hair that's married to Anthony. Not I know her husband's name.
Nicole.
I always want to call her something else. I don't know why I want to call her like a Maria or something with an M, but Larsa and her get into it, and that is interesting because I don't see. Didn't they kind of get into it last season? Were they the two that got into it? Or it was Larsa.
Oh yeah, actually, I do think it was because I think she was like asking her about the whole feet thing.
Yeah, it was at the table. It was at a dinner. It was at like a table or something. I remember that. So I'm interested to see where that's gonna go. Again, I like this. It's like it peaks, then it drops, then it peaks and it drops, and then but they're all grown women enough to sit and have minus the goat with the diaper, and like Larsa, like the hatred that Adriana is so jealous of Larsa. I'm sorry. I feel like I felt like that last season, but didn't really understand everyone's relationship. And now watching it like when I don't have a rich man to pay for my music video. It was like, girl, what is going on with you? Like, you're beautiful. You're gorgeous. Yeah. Like your body, like they literally bleeped out your vagina from your naughty dress. Like,
yeah. I feel bad because Adriana, I feel like, is like the gorgeous girl that consistently got harmed by men.
Yes.
And she honestly did just want real love and like to be with somebody, but like she just never got that happy ending ever, ever, ever. And she takes that out on everything.
Period.
So she's never fully happy.
Yep. But girl, you gotta learn to love yourself, not involve and chase other people or envy others around you. And it will all come because you are a beautiful girl. Shout out to y'all watching, and hopefully, you know what I mean. Child.
Sorry we broke up.
Sorry we broke up. Maybe we'll just cut this up as just a Miami episode.
That might be cute.
Yeah, because you know. Courtney, where can everyone follow you?
I'm everywhere at Stewart Starlet.
Boom. And you guys can hit me up everywhere at DJ Jesse J. Until next week, same time, same place. Peace.